How's it going, NASCAR fans? I am here to announce the starting lineup as they have qualified for the second annual Cookout Clash at Bowman-Gray Stadium main event and the last chance qualifier. So first of all, let's go over the LCQ and how it's going to work. As always, this race is 75 laps long and only green flag laps count. Overtime will not be an option for this race. No way, Jose. At the end of this race, the top two finishers will advance to the main event. So with that being said, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the last chance qualifier right here, right now! Alright guys, so Josh Berry won the pole for this race, and joining him on the front row is Michael McDowell. In row 2 we have Austin Cindric and Corey LaJoie, who replaces an injured Brad Keselowski this week. Row 3 features Alex Bowman and Riley Herbst. In row 4, you'll find Cody Ware and AJ Allmendinger. And rounding out your top 10 are Cole Custer and John Hunter Nemechek. In row 6, it's Todd Gilliland starting next to Ty Dillon. Then Noah Gragson and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. are in row 7. Row 8 has Zane Smith and 2020 winner Eric Jones. And rounding out your field are Chad Fincham and Burt Myers. So there's your starting lineup for the LCQ, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get to the main event and how that's going to work. As always, this race is 200 laps, and like I said earlier, only green flag laps count. And of course, this race must finish under green. And if that doesn't work, we will go into overtime. That's right, folks, overtime will be an option for the main event. There's also going to be a halfway break at lap 100. At the end of this race, the winner gets to take home the trophy. So without any further ado, let's take a look at your starting lineup for the main event. Right here. Right now! Alright guys, so we've got ourselves an all-Hendrick front row for this race, with returning champion Kyle Larson on the pole, and William Byron to his outside. In row 2, we have the Gibbs boys of Ty Gibbs and Chase Briscoe. Row 3 features their teammates Christopher Bell, who I believe was fastest in practice earlier this afternoon. I could be wrong, however. And 4-time Clash winner Denny Hamlin, who, get this, will be fighting another shoulder injury this season. Hopefully. I'm not too sure how that's going to play out. But anyways, in row 4 you'll find Bubba Wallace and Chris Buescher. And rounding out your top 10 are Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick. In row 6, it's my man, last year's winner Chase Elliott, starting next to 2024 Rookie of the Year Carson Hocevar. Then a pair of 2-time Clash winners Kyle Rowdy Busch and Joey Logano are in row 7. Row 8 has Austin Dillon and Ryan Blaney. Row 9 belongs to last year's Rookie of the Year Shane Van Gisbergen and Ryan Preece. And rounding out your top 20 are Connor Zilisch and Daniel Suarez. Row 11 consists of our top 2 finishers from the last chance qualifier, like I was saying before. And rounding out your field, all by himself, is the highest finishing driver in last season's standings. And there you have it, folks, your starting lineup for the Cookout Clash at Bowman-Gray Stadium. So as usual, are there any ideas on which driver you think will win tonight? As well as which 2 you think will transfer to the main event from the last chance qualifier? Tell me in the comments down below, alright? Well guys, that's all the time I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're new here, just click on that notification bell and never ever miss a single upload. Bye-bye everybody, and until later tonight, as always, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace!